When you see this card, do you start to get anxious? You don't have to. Let's break down the symbolism in this card. The Eight of Cups has a few different ways in which you can view it, one of which is it is time to walk away. You can view it as emotional detachment as well as a time for self-reflection and a desire for growth or personal change. So I'm going to start breaking down each little piece of this card. So let's start up here with the moon, the eclipsed sun, or you can call it just the sun and moon. The moon symbolizes a deep knowing, using your intuition. You can also talk about looking at your dreams as well as dark places needing to be illuminated. Now, the sun is actually eclipsed on this one, which is actually a reminder to move from light, which is known, into the dark, which is unknown, and that it's also a time of renewal. Also, the sun and moon together is just a reminder for a need for balance. The walking stick he has over here is a symbol for determination, support, wisdom, and confidence. The terrain itself is a reminder that comfort and luxury are not important at this time. It also suggests that things might get harder before they get better. The mountains represent obstacles to overcome. These mountains are rather close in the picture itself, which is always a reminder that you need to deal with what is in front of you and not get too bogged down in the day-to-day hustle. And then obviously they can represent achievements as well. The gorge in the background here represents the zeal to cope with all of the difficulties that may arise. Let's look a little bit closer at this. There are 8 cups down here. They are down in the sand or the dirt, and it looks like right here there is one missing. And that's just a reminder that what you think is missing is actually just an illusion. The cups on the ground represent what is being left behind is not broken, or that everything looks fine on the surface, but something deeper is calling you. Let's focus on the man himself here for a moment and kind of look at him. All right, we have the red cloak and the boots. He has his back towards us. And the gold cups, which represents disappointment and loss. Yet he's ready to walk away from what no longer serves him. He's walking away from what is familiar. The red cloak represents passion and creativity, motivation, and that he now has clarity. The red boots mean that he is left on his own accord and nothing is chasing him away. Now, the last 2 things that I'm going to talk about, which is what time of day it is and the water here, I guess are somewhat controversial. A whole bunch of different symbols that people are saying that they are. I've seen that this is a river, it is a swamp, it is an ocean. I'm going to pick what I see it as. And then the other thing is people say that this is nighttime, others say it's day. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Nighttime suggests that you could be trying to escape what you need to face, and that you need to take a leap of faith to move out of the darkness. Also, as we look here, he is choosing the harder path to walk through rough and mountainous terrain at night, shows that he trusts his higher powers and that he is relying on instinct instead of logic. So the water here, no matter what you decide it is, in my case, I'm going to say it is a river, and that talks about fertility and creativity, motion, renewal, and transformation. Water in general in the tarot represents emotions. Rivers and tarots represent obstacles that need to be overcome, or that something is blocking your way. In this particular case, he's made it over the river, according to some people. I see it as he's walking along the river. But if he has already crossed over the river, he has now overcome the hardest challenge. So I'm curious what you all either see or how you interpret this card. I'd love to hear it in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day.